Let's get it on.
Hello, everyone, again, and welcome to what has already proven to be a considerable disaster on the Friday night disaster stream. It's your good buddy, your good pal, Amigo Aaron, coming to you most certainly live from an undisclosed location. If you are just tuning in, I've had all kinds of problems. This is my second attempt to fire this sucker up after a microphone disaster. So we broke out the wireless mics, everybody. So if the microphones need adjusted, fellas, please drop me a little line there so I'll know. Got a good crowd in here tonight. I was sitting around, this is one of those nights where I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not sure I'm going to even get into it. I was having microphone equipment problems, but then, nothing cheers you up more than settling in with your Commodore Amiga, grabbing hold of your gamepad or joystick, and hanging out with your buddies for a couple hours of frivolity and joy. And by God, that's what we're going to do. We're not going to let them keep us down. We're going to get into it tonight. And so I was looking around, and I'll admit this is something I don't normally do, but I thought it'd be kind of fun. So I was looking around in my my curated lists, and I came across two sets of public domain lists. Now, these aren't lists I made; these came with the program. But it's always fun to try out what other people think is interesting. And since it's public domain, I mean, all bets are off. So I thought tonight we get a double dose of a Commodore Amiga public domainia. I'm sitting here. I've got to my immediate left, just off screen, is the Mister. And I'll be playing Commodore Amiga on the Mister here with the Mega AGS 2020X. Probably need to update this one of these days, but boy, what a great program this is. And I'm going to be using, as always, the old Neo Geo gamepad from 8-Bit Dough. Although I'll tell you, I'm considering some sort of joystick to have standing by, because after playing Summer Games 2 last week, brother, you got to have a joystick for some of these games. They demand it. Now, some of these games on this list, I had a quick look through them, and some of these games are like real detailed, like in-depth simulators, whatnot. We're not gonna. Those don't really go well on a stream. Not my kind of stream anyway. The guerrilla type stream where you're in and out, man, like a ninja. But I'm gonna try a little bit of everything, and we'll just see what we can get to work and what we can't get to work. I thought for starters, we're just gonna. So right now, just to clarify, we're in the Mega AGS 2020X build in the PD Golden Age, which I love that, comic book style. And then we might, if we have enough time, we'll creep into the Silver Age as well. I recognize some of these titles. Some of these are big hits that we've played on the show. Some of these are in fact coming up. I see one right down the list that we're going to be playing here soon. So let's just dig into it. A quick shout out, by the way, before we get into the game itself, to all you folks in the chat who, many of you stuck around for an extra 10 minutes while old Dummy screwed around with the microphones and tried to get everything up and running. So I appreciate that. You guys are always Johnny on the spots, and it makes it a lot more fun when there's a crowd. You know what I mean? So let's get into the first one here. This one's called Aerial Racers from Insane Software, 1997, and this will take up to 3 players. I've never played this one, so we will give this one a whirl. And hey, if any of you guys in the chat or anyone that watches this after the fact has a great public domain game that they're one of their favorites, feel free to drop a note there in the chat or leave it down below, because we're always looking for good public domain. Good start. Yeah, I like that. I've already seen some Linford Pickles that called out Alien Fish Bangers, which we put on the show. We actually talked to the guy that made that. He's a real nice guy. And that Alien Fish Bangers, we'll talk more about that later if it comes up. So here we are in the option area here. Let's have a look here. We want to change the controls, that's for sure. We want that. I wonder if I can type my name in here. Let's see. I think I can. Let's do it. Let's see what this guy's got to offer. Alright. And then change car. It doesn't say what. Oh, we've got a Camaro. Let's see what else we can get. So let's see here. Next car. Monster truck. Okay. Oh my God. Formula hovercraft. That's pretty good. Hey, what's going on, Pack Billy? Good to see you, man. Let's just go with sports car. I don't like that color. I need something brighter for my old eyes. Let me see here. I like a nice orange, if I'm honest. Although that green was nice. Well, let's go with the green. I like that. Let's get back to that. Anybody watch that old show, Auto Man? I liked his car. That's a car I'd like to have. All right. I don't know what brought. That car sort of looks like this in a weird way. All right. Maybe not. Maybe I'm out of my mind. So, we've done everything we need to do here. Let's actually see if this game's any good or even works. We will probably find some games that just straight up don't work. That's public domain. But this is a vetted list, so we'll probably be okay. Look at that. Okay. Wow, it had to be 2 green cars. I'm on the inside. Yeah, you can tell who I am now, as the other cars smoke me. Whoops. How is this fair, by the way? These cars are way faster. Wait, so this sort of looks like a, it's not Crazy Cars, it's the other one, Supercars. No, go. This thing handles like driving a tank, and it's got the pickup of a tank too. Getting ready to get lapped by these suckers. I probably should have checked how many laps this was too. Skid marks. That's the other one, yeah. Hey, what's up, Ian Lee? Thanks for tuning in, man. Ian, I'm anxiously awaiting the return of your podcast, man. I really enjoyed it. I love being on there, and I liked all your guests. I hope you kick that back up here soon, man. Can you guys hear the audio on this okay? I can turn it up a little bit if you can't. Like, that's going to affect your enjoyment of it. I promise you, this is as fast as the car is going. Thank you, Buck, for giving out that subs. I appreciate that. Now, this doesn't seem fair. They've got the road blocked. I can't finish the road. Oh, my God, Ian. The world hasn't been exposed to the true horror that is the Brent. And you're probably the guy to bring it out of him. I can see why you were a seasoned pro, my friend. Well, that didn't work too good, everybody. So let's see if we can adjust. I mean, there's something here. There's something here, I think. Let's see if we can change to make it easier. Gravity Earth, split screen. Oh, this is nice. So there's a lot of options here. Man, this is nice for a PD game. Oh, so we have different tracks. No, they're not. This is a curated list, and so I don't think those would qualify. It looks like this is the only. Maybe you have to earn the tracks. It'd be interesting if you could make your own tracks. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, you can track editor. That's sweet. Let me try another car. I'm gonna give us this. This is a pretty quality game for a public domain title. I'm pretty impressed with this. Let me see if I can. Number one, I'm going to change my car, and I'm going to change my car color too. Maybe I just picked a dud car. You'd think a sports car. I mean, my God, that seems like the perfect car. Okay, let's see what we got here. Convertible coming soon. Oh, we've left. I want something that can go fast, man. Formula One. Let's try that. This should be an uncontrollable nightmare. I don't want to downplay those JOTD games, though, Pat, but you know I'm that man's #1 fan. I love that guy. All right, let's give this a whirl. This should be ludicrous. Now remember, here we go. Now we're getting some action. Holy smokes! You know, it's funny, these Formula One cars don't handle well off the pavement. Or on the sand. You know, I didn't really think this through in retrospect. Man, it was awesome in that straightaway for a minute there. It's actually slower in this part of the track. I guess these Formula One cars, they don't do a lot of leaps and jumping in these either. Man, on that one part of the track, I'm unstoppable. Everywhere else, I suck. You know, a lot of you folks are over in across the pond, in the UK and in Europe. Like, what was the public domain scene like? Were there places over there that you could buy public domain, like, in public? Like, I know I've often heard about going to pharmacies and stuff to get games. On those same racks, did they also distribute, you know, public domain items? Like, over here, you could buy... I would go to computer shows and stores, and they would have racks and racks of PD stuff. Most of it was for the PC, but some of it would be for the Amiga. Yeah. That'd be funky. Yeah, it's funny because I subscribed to a thing called the Software of the Month Club for the Amiga. If it's funny, I had the entire collection of that, and I sold it before I did the show. And it went for, I'm not gonna lie, it went for a good chunk of change. I made a lot of money on that. Like, I made more I don't know. It was pretty expensive to be in it, so maybe I broke even, but I did get a lot of mileage out of those discs. Okay, so there you go. I think we've given that a fair shake. That one was that was Aerial Racers. Let's try this. It seems like I've played this one. Alien Bash 2. I'm pretty sure we tried this, but let's give it a whirl. Some of these I may have tried on my Amiga exclusives. Fred Fish, yeah. And eventually they sell those on discs, on like CDs. Okay, it's got it's got a Lionhearty look to it. Let's see what the instructions are here. Push the joystick left and right to change pages. Pages? Oh, okay, duh. Alien Tormentors, Prison Ship, Alien Bash. Yeah, Jules. Green dots. Okay, enough of that. We'll figure it out. Yeah, Fred Fish. When I got into the Amiga, that was the thing I always heard about, was the old Fred Fish. Alright. So this has got sort of a Jurassic Park or... okay, what am I supposed to do here? Oh! 2-button support. That's nice. This does seem awful familiar to me. I wonder if me and Boat played this. Yeah, Chaos Engine, that's another one. The reason I said Jurassic Park first is because right at the beginning of this game, I was instantly couldn't move. I was like, this reminds me of Jurassic Park, where I was perpetually lost. Thank you again, Buck. You're being very generous, my friend. Buck's a good guy. Real good guy. I think all you guys are pretty top shelf. Oh, God. You know, I don't know. What was the attitude about you in your neck of the woods, no matter where you're at? What was your attitude about public domain software? I mean, we always sort of looked at, in the PC world, we absolutely looked down on it. And then when I got the Amiga, I had that sort of mindset, like all public domain's garbage. And then I tried some public domain, and I was like, wait a minute, this isn't crap. And now we're talking before your Doom era and stuff, where that sort of delivery system wasn't really around at that point. But I mean, I really did change my tune. By the way, this is fine. This is not bad at all. Controls well. I like the sound effects. I'm kind of wondering where it's going to go. Not a lot of variety, but me and Boat have been doing public domain episodes for years. And oh, this guy must be captured. Oh, yeah, there it is. That's cool. But, and we always enjoy them, because, man, we found so many gems in the public domain sector. Oh, man. This has a little bit of a gauntlet-y feel to it, too. You know, blow up the, the butterflies seem pointless, but amusing. Oh. There we go. Hey, Sanction, what's going on, man? You're up late as well. Ah, see, that's inside information, man. I love it. Hey, by the way, since Sanction's in here, it's funny you should mention that, because I was just listening to Pixel Gaiden today, this very day. And I hope you're feeling better. Of course, that was probably shot some time ago, but I can tell you weren't fully up to speed there, man. But an excellent episode. I really enjoyed it. I always do. If you guys haven't checked out Pixel Gaiden, you should. Great show. Hey, man, Oliveira, thank you, man. Listen, we love Brazil. If you've caught any of mine and Brent's ARG shows, we've played a bunch of stuff from Brazil, and some of it was real top shelf stuff. So it's great to have you in, man. Brazil's sort of that mystery land down there. They get these exclusive. It's like a place where you get exclusive, brand new retro games. Not too bad. Hey, Rob Flyke O'Hara. It's a who's who tonight. They're all coming in. Yes, sir. We played that really nice game from Brazil. Gosh, I wish I could remember the name of it. That came with like a poetry book and stuff. That was awesome. What am I missing, fellas? I must be missing something. I've got a radar screen down there. Very good, man. Yeah, I'm about almost halfway through it. I have to say, I chuckled mightily at the, I'm a big fan of Night Ranger. And so, when Cody had Eric singing that, I will say, I did laugh hysterically at that. I found that highly amusing. I must have missed somewhere down through here. Let's see if I can figure out what I didn't do. You're lucky that Cody is such an excellent musician. He's got all the angles. Oh, yeah. I do watch some Brazilian stuff, you know, with the subtitles on. You know, hey, by the way, I'm a big, my son is in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, Helsing Gracie. So I'm also a big fan, I'm a big MMA fan, man. And of course, I've got utmost respect for the Brazilians. I think I went all the way back to the beginning. What did I not get, one would wonder. It's driving me nuts. See, this is the stuff that drives me bananas. When you get all the way to the end, you're rocking and rolling, and then you don't get to leave. Because I was enjoying this. Now I'm not. Now I'm angry. Okay, well, that was something. So there's crap embedded in some of the walls. I hope that was the only thing. Hey, I don't got no problem with Shotokan, brother. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, I took karate when I was a kid. And, man, because no one was teaching jiu-jitsu. I'm not, but my son is getting there. He's 16. We've met Helson several times. I've had dinner with Helson, which is awesome. He's an entertaining cat, Helson. He likes to have a good time, that's for sure. But he comes up to the school every once in a while. If anyone knows anything about jiu-jitsu, Helson's like a legendary figure, obviously. Now can I leave? Come on, what am I missing, man? I'm getting ready to give this thing to boot. Gosh. Let me try my super weapon again. Oh, I see. Okay, that... So that... Well, crap. Shoot the pot? What pot? You mean over at the throne? I'll go try it. Yeah, all this pot. Surely that can't be it. If that's what it is, you get a cookie, Mavunky. I'll tell you that right now, brother. Oh, dadgummit. Alright, I'm giving this the boot, but I like that game. There's a lot of potential there. Perhaps if you were to read the instructions, for example. Yeah, you're probably right. Well, you know, I've played this game on stream a bunch of times, but since we're in public domain, I'll give this a quick play just to show it off if you haven't seen it before. This is a great Amiga game, and if you read the new Amiga magazine that's out, oh gosh, they used this on one of their cover discs a while back. So an excellent game. Let me see if I need to do anything in here. There we go. There we go. Let's give us a whirl. I'm not sure, Flack, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ah! Come here, sucker. Look how smart he is, too. Yeah. What is your system of choice, Manelo Vera? What is your favorite system? I'd be interested to know. We don't get a lot of Brazilians that pop in, so you get to get the questions asked. That's right, sucker. Okay, I've got to pick this stuff up. Here we go. Hey, Mitz. I don't normally go this way, but it's for fun. Just to show it up. I love they did a great job on the, with the little guys. Like, and they're not stupid. They do a lot of smart stuff. See, that was smart. He jumped up and screwed me right there. Hey, good job, Portal. Good to see you, man. Oh, okay. Every time I hear about Brazil, I hear about the Master System, man. I've got a Master System too, and I believe the 3 has some. Does it have built-in games? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, exactly. Listen, if you're gonna keep a system alive, you can do a lot worse than the Master System. I love that system. It's underrated. It didn't sell real well here in the States. I mean, I didn't know anyone that had one. Hey, Tex. Good to see you, man. Oh, we gotta take this sucker out. Come here, you big green freak. Uh-oh. Threw that grenade the wrong way. See, I beheaded him. Love it. Getting off this level, getting off level 1, I mean, it's doable, but it takes a while. I mean, it's a pretty vast game, too. I don't know it, but that doesn't ring a bell, man. All right, I'm just gonna play this for a second. I want to share. It's a great game. I highly recommend that one. Since I've played it so many times, we're gonna move along. Let's see here. Okay. Amoeba Invaders. Sure. What the heck? Yeah, I've heard that, Tim. You know, it's funny. That is not the case here. Not even close. Okay, this one requires the mouse. Luckily, I've got this, as I show off every week, the wireless tank mouse. A great, if you ever want to buy one, there you go. This thing does a good job. I got this on some of the rare times. I did something on Kickstart, and it worked great. I really enjoy it. Let's see here. Setup. Oh, geez, do I have to play this with a keyboard? Maybe. Well, okay. Let's see here. Right, left, fire. Alright, let's see if I can play this with the joystick before I... Surely they wouldn't make it keyboard only. No, they didn't. I was like, that would have been... Oh, I didn't get my choice. That didn't count. You know, it's... Now, here's something that you may or may not know. I guess people that watch the show a lot would know this. I own a original Space Invaders cocktail table. And I've had it for years. I picked it up cheap. Now, it didn't... When I got it, the Space Invaders didn't work. In fact, I got it. It was sort of like junked, I guess. And at the time, I had other plans for it. And yes, I am one of these guys. I'll take the heat. But it was a long time ago. It's before this was so taboo. But I took the thing and ground out room for a bigger monitor and made a MAME cabinet out of it. Now, probably those things, they made a zillion of them, admittedly. But yes, I did do that. Because it didn't work. I sold off all the Space Invader innards that were in it, and I think I may still have the faceplates for it in there for the joysticks, and it's still got the original stickers on the that are on the inside of the glass under it. But now literally for as long as I can remember, it's been my son's desk. So my son probably is the only person on Earth that has an original Space Invaders Space Invaders cocktail table as his daily desk. So I've played a little bit of Space Invaders. Yeah, that's where his computer and stuff sits on, Flack. That was. So this looks like Space Invaders to me. Can I hit this guy? Maybe not. getting nervous now. I'm getting nervous. Oh! I cannot believe that. There it is. Pay window. Okay, so this is Space Invaders, man. That'd be unique, pack. Space Invaders. That one was called Amoeba Invaders. Okay. Boulder Dash 64. So I bet I know what this is. But let's try this out. And again, this is stuff from the golden age of PD, according to the name of this conversion. You had that game, pack? So you played that one before. Okay, we got here. Let's see what we've got here. One player. Okay, let's try this here. Do I have to hit the number 5? I'll do it. Well, let me see if I can figure out how to get this thing to start. Maybe I have to put in a name. Oh, gosh. Okay. So I had to pick a name. I don't know why. Start level 0. I guess it's starting. Okay. So I'm assuming this is the this is Emerald. Is this a C64 port to the Amiga? Anybody remember playing this one? Space Taxi is one of our favorites. We've actually we've reviewed one, maybe at least one of the Space Taxi games, maybe more than one on the show. I'm sure it's on here. I'm sure we'll get to it. Yeah, this is on the Mister. The Mister is, I find, quite great for streaming because you can move around quickly on this thing and without having to wait for loading. So, but I do have an Amiga 1200 over here. Okay, here we go. It's funny, it censored you for saying suckers. I never got on great with this game. I mean, I think it's a good game. Don't get me wrong, but I was never really good at it. I never played it all that much. Oh, God! Is it going to start me right there? No, that's it? I get one man? That's a ripoff. There you go. Boulder Dash. Hey, it's a classic. What can I say? Breed 96. All right, let's give this a whirl. I'm just doing these in alphabetical order for ease of use here. I definitely want to play Llamatron, Edwin, because we're actually playing that on Amigos this week. So that should be fun. Let's see here. Let's go with 1. All right. One of the things about having a curated list is presumably they've checked these. Yeah, the Mister's outstanding, Maneo Rivera. I really like it. Okay. I hope I'm not butchering your name. Let's see here. Load game. Play scenario 1. Play game. Okay. Well, listen, I'm not no dirty, stinking mutant. You always go with the Fed, brother. Okay. So this is, okay, so this is one of those games I told you we weren't going to try. But we're here now, so let's try it a little. Okay. There's a steep curve right there. Wow. I'm not very good at building roads. Oh, that's nice. I'll give the guy credit. He put that in there. So anybody ever play this one, perchance? Let's put this right here. No. Come on, Evan. This looks like it's right up your alley, brother. I don't know what to what end I'm doing this. Yeah, we don't know this one either. Got to have a food silo. Put that right up here. Up. I don't know if there's a way to finish your turn or if it... Okay, this is probably beyond my capabilities in this, well, period, but especially given this particular circumstance. So we will move along. That looks, I mean, it looks okay. Don't get me wrong. It looks okay. But in the interest of time and making me look dumb, we're moving on. Cybernetix. This looks okay. Anything with cyber in the title. Yeah. Some of those suck games are not bad, though. I will say, Tech, the original Mister has come down in price quite a bit. But, I mean, yeah. There are plenty of other ones out there. There's the Mr. Pie. There's a couple others. The Multi-System 2, that's the one that Neil and his crew sells over from the Retro Man. I don't know what, I can't remember what it's called. The Collective. And they're supposed to be nice. And you can get the ones that go in the arcade machine, which is nice. So, if that's your cup of tea. I don't need anything that that impressive here. Yeah. That's true. Destroy everything. Alright, that's simple enough. Alright, close enough. Let's go. No, we don't need this crap. Let's go. Good music. Oh, look at this. Okay. Got a little defender action. Whoa, don't hit anything. You don't have any sort of a... You cannot take a hit. Okay, that guy was right up on my business. Holy smokes, Sheila. What are you doing in here? How's it going? You got in. Great to see you. We are playing PD games on the Amiga. This is a curated... Well, I'm playing them poorly. God. Let me try that again. Man, I can tell right now, they may have made the difficulty a little spicy. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try to be more cunning. Oh, God! These guys are killers. Number one, never stop shooting. That's the new theme. Oh, man. You know, if you're looking for a decent way to get into Amiga on the cheap, I have two recommendations. One, Chris Edwards' Pi Amiga is an excellent... It's an excellent choice. I've got a Pi 400 over here, and you can all you have to do is download it. Now you do have to stick on the idiotic Kickstart ROMs, but once you've done that, you've got yourself a very nice machine. And Chris Edwards has really put a lot of work into it. Another thing, listen, I know the A500 is coming out here soon, but let's not sleep on the A500 Mini, which is a great machine. Hey, I did it. Holy smokes, Adam. What's going on, man? By the way, I want to put over Sheila's channel. If you're a music lover, man, she does some great stuff in there. I mean, it's really, really unique stuff. I mean, some stuff that literally brought a tear to my eye. To a glass eye, in this case. I highly recommend her stuff. Great. Great stuff. Plus, you did the Amigo Aaron soundboard, which I used at Christmas time. I'm still using it. Every time I said stupid, what was it? I think it's stupid. Whatever it was, whatever I called her all the time, I used it every time. Hey, O-Rom! Holy smokes. My God, look what the cat drew again. He's as sketchy as the day is long. Holy smokes. Do you see that? You know, once you get some weapons in this, you can take care of business, man. Idiot. That's it. It was an idiot board. Oh! I used that at Christmas time, and to great success. Oh, that... Boy, he ain't called the assassin for nothing. Man, in this game, you've got to get those mega weapons or you're boned. I'd be getting killed 1,000,000 times. All right, just a couple guys left. I think I can get to level 3. How's the new job, Rom? Bam! Ha ha ha! Suck it! Uh-oh. Oh man. This is an interesting game. It's like Defender with no ground. I don't know if these guys are doing anything. I just guess you just kill them. Man. That's outstanding, Orom. It's good to know. I'll tell you something. If a shifty guy like Orom can get gainful employment, everyone's got a chance. He's as shifty as the day is long. He's a good guy. I hope this means you're going to be at Boat Fest this year, Orom. Bam! I hope everyone comes to Boat Fest. That's watching this right now. We'd love to have you up. Love to have you. This is going to be a big year. A big, big year. Probably the biggest year. There's some crazy stuff afoot this year. I mean, I've heard some of the plans. Man, it's going to be some bonkers exhibitions going on. Hey, Maya, since you're down in Brazil, do they have a lot of, do you do retro conventions down there? Is that a thing that's happening down there? I bet there's a lot of people that are really into retro. Oh, man. Son of a... Hey, that's not bad. I had to warm up to it. Yes, I'd love to get you over here, Ed, but everyone, that'd be great. Bring your brother, too. We'll show him some West Virginia moonshine. So that was called Cybernetix. Not bad. Oh, man. I don't even consider these PD. Deluxe Galaga and Deluxe Pac-Man. They're both so great. I'm going to pass. I mean, we've played them 1,000,000 times. I'm going to pass over for now. If I have time at the end, we'll come back. But I want to get some of the stuff I haven't seen. This one's called Drip from Art Skelly's. All right, let's see here what this is. This may be a 2-player only. Another fellow that was in here, I assume he's still here, our good buddy Adam from Computer Chronicles. Make sure you check out his stuff over there. If you're a big Commodore guy, he also does other stuff. He does Tandy 1000, a PC, and NES Advantage. And he also does a great show on brick material. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, I don't necessarily know how to move. I don't know what oh, okay, hold on now. I think I got it. Okay. Sorry, I was confused as heck. I didn't know what was happening there. Oh, no, don't say that. Please, I don't need that. This is just sort of like, I guess whoa, that didn't seem right. Did I run out of time, or? Yes, it is, actually. I hadn't thought about that, man. How do you get that? That looks like it's going to be real hard to get. Music's a little repetitive. You know, PD music. Oh, man. Oh, man. You're a young person there. God, I wish I graduated from high school in '89, man. I've been feeling my age a little bit this week, but I'm still in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try it again. Yeah, you're a lucky man, too. Yeah. Okay, Buck. You made me feel a little bit better, man. Either you're older than me or smarter. I had a buddy that skipped middle school entirely. He went from 4th grade to high school. And then he had a master's degree in college when he should have been graduating from high school. He was a very intelligent guy. But he also, you know, when you grow up like that, it breeds problems, as you can imagine, like emotional problems and stuff. So he had some. He was a good guy, though. Yeah, hey, Super Dan, what's going on? Here's a man who knows a few things about games. Holy smokes. We had a lot of fun playing some of your offerings a month or so ago, Zoop. Oh, yeah, he's still on Earth, man. His career didn't pan out like he'd hoped, you know. He had some marriage issues. You know how it is. Hey, Super Dan, are you working on anything right now? Any hot news? Oh, man. I wonder if I'm going to get those. I guess I do. Man, how am I going to get there without dying? Dadgummit. Oh, that sucker de-hosed. He screwed up my gimmick down here. Okay, I can do this. I can take this to the house. I just need a little bit of luck. Uh-oh, that ain't good. Ah! Gah! That's it. We're out. That was Drip. Drip is irritating, frankly, but it's not bad. What is this? Jelly Othelly. Okay, this is probably some kind of Othello thing, which I don't know how to play Othello. Oh, beautiful. Hey, listen, everybody. If you don't know who Super Dan is, you need to go over and check out some of his offerings on itch.io. I'm just gonna put him over, man, because we did a stream on new games for the Amiga in 2025, and without a doubt, Super Dan's stuff, every bit of it was gold, solid gold. I'm not just blowing smoke here. It was great. Everyone in the chat thought so too. So if you go over to itch.io, I promise you will find some good action if you look for Super Dan. Hey, what's going on? I didn't see who that was. Hey, Mari. Welcome in. Hey, listen, we're just hanging and banging, man. Welcome in tonight. Oh, holy smokes. This is a mouse game. Okay. Man, like I said, I don't know exactly how to play this game, so I don't know where I could put this. There we go. I guess it requires 2 players. We can move on. Yeah, we're playing some PD games on the Amiga. Sometimes you got a winner and sometimes you don't. This is one that requires 2 players, so we'll skip that one. Let's try Kastle Kumquat. This one I think I've tried before. Let's give this a whirl. This is a curated list that was part of the what was this, Mega AGS, and it's a oh, here we go. I got worried for a second there. I know I've played this, and I don't know, but there was a reason I played it. Someone that worked on this worked on something else. Okay, let's see what we do here. Do I have okay, I can jump. Okay, I can't jump that far. Oh, okay, here we go. Hit the wrong button, everybody. You can try, Poor Thought. I'll see if I can scoot it through. I don't remember. I don't do a whole lot of admin stuff while I'm doing gaming, so I don't necessarily know what I can do, but I'll try. Go give it a shot. I think Super Tech Boy can help you. He's in here. Yeah. Thank you, Super Tech. God bless you, sir. Oh, crap. Man, when you get up here, you're boned. So clearly I chose the incorrect... Oh! Oh, God. Let's try this one more time. Oh! I'm going to try this again. Well, I like that. That's pretty good. Yeah, I agree. Okay. So clearly I zigged when I should have zagged. Whoops. Can I not? I've already made this leap. Oh, man. Pixel perfect. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can get up here and do. So it's the exact same setup here. Oh, here we go. You ever get that feeling you have no idea what you're doing? Hey, what's up? Speaking of Amiga Addict, as we were earlier, there's my favorite Amiga Addict, Pixels of Dawn. Okay, I've got no idea what I'm doing here. You speak a bit of Norwegian? Holy smokes. You know, speaking of Norwegian, when I think of Norway and all those countries around there, I can only be reminded of the Euro Song Contest. And I'm anxiously awaiting another year. Last year didn't scratch the itch, man. I need more. I need more. I hope they return to their wacky. I don't know what I'm doing on here. We'll say continue later. I don't know that one. Yeah. So I've only got to wait a few more months. Oh, here we go. Okay. Bam. This is what we're playing on the Amigos this week. So, and I've not played this before on the Amiga. So I'm anxious to give this a whirl. Let's see here. Yeah. I may have played this one time because I did a stream dedicated to his games once. Okay. Use joystick to move Beastie. Firing is automatic. Right. All right. It's funny. I used to. I've never been a fan of Robotron. It's not because it's a bad game. It's just because when I was a kid, I thought it was the hardest game ever made. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. Upgrades. Hold on, I may turn the corner on this. We watch it right in here, certain shape. We actually watch it in Discord. Every once in a while, I'll try to put it up, and you know, if you stream the show, they kill you. So I usually show it on the Discord every year, or one of us do. I think Edmund's done it. I'm using a controller, man. I'll show you the controller here in a second. For those that missed out. Oh, that's bad. Okay, I thought that was good. Come here, bunny. What is that? That ain't good. I will say, having it automatically shoot is a good move. I will say, that was a smart move. It makes it a lot easier. Yeah, I suppose you're right. This is certainly simpler to play than the original Robotron, which was brutal. So I'm using an 8-bit DOE Neo Geo gamepad. This one, in fact. Although, when I normally play Amiga, when I'm not playing on the Mister, I will usually use my, I think it's the XJY Epix stick. I've got two of these things. Oh, God. Man, that thing's right up on me, brother. Also, I like the, I like the Genesis gamepad. It does a halfway decent job. Jeez. So every once in a while, I'll crank one of those up. I've got a whole flurry. I'll show you another one I got over here that you might get a kick out of. Let me finish this game. In fact, this one I could use in the Mister, but I don't use it that often. Let me show you. I'm going to grab it. I think it's just sitting right over here. Yeah, here it is. So here's one you can look up. So check it out. This is the Street Fighter series of controllers. It's in the standard sort of 6-button Genesis controller spread. But here's the best part of this one. Check this out. On the end of it, you can plug this into a standard Atari joystick port or USB. So this one travels quite nicely. I'd say in terms of the stick's quality, it's okay. I mean, is it the best stick? Is it as good as the 8-bit Do? No. But it's if you want something you could take and play on both things, it's handy to have around. Let's try this one more time. This wasn't bad at all. Man, Minerunner's bonkers. All right, let's kill some stuff here. It's odd that he keeps the words on the screen like that. I wonder if that was meant to be like that. I'll tell you, there's a fellow, I believe his name's Todd, that's coming to BowFest. They've got these frog controllers that we had last year, and man, was this a solid controller! I don't know if those ever got. Anybody know if those ever got released? The ones that were at BowFest last year, because man, we really enjoyed using them at BowFest, and they were supposed to ship, but they didn't. They shipped late. I've never played that. To me, it's just straight up. It's an unapologetic Robotron clone, which is nothing wrong with that. I think it was Eugene Jarvis who did this game back in the day, and it was a huge hit. Of course, Eugene Jarvis is quite a prolific game fellow. He did a lot of good stuff. Any game that I have some success with, I instantly don't hate. That's my criteria. Get you out the door instantly. Oh! Like a boomerang? I've got to... Let's see. I don't think I've got the one... I'm trying to think of which one you'd be talking about. I mean, I do have a CD32 controller. I do have one of those. I have a CD32, actually. That's a whole other story. I will say the CD32, to preserve its mechanism, I don't play it that much. You know, I'm not bragging when I say this. I'm actually condemning my own stupidity. I've got a lot of old systems here that the Mister sort of takes care of, full stop. Yeah, that was a real nice one, and it was a unique one, too. You know. Man, that guy's tough to kill. Oh, God, and he blows up with goo. Alright, last man. Give me something, somebody. What is that? Yeah, the auctions every year, I'm not disappointed. I'm always surprised, actually. Get off me! Did you see that guy? What are you going to do there? Yes. I do have an N64 sitting right beside me and a controller for it, but I hate that controller. If you had to pick a controller, I will say I don't like the GameCube controller either, because the buttons are so idiotic. That's not bad. I could get into that. That's your Llamatron, everybody. Not too bad at all. Oh, here's a favorite. Now, this one I played. Whoops, hit the wrong button there. This one I've played more than a few times. Still MegaBall. I gotta break out the mouse for this one. I've got a boat for Christmas a couple years ago. Got me the new wireless N64 controller. It's quite nice. They had several renditions of this game here. Yeah, right. Man, time to get your eyes checked. I suck. I'm just doing the best I can, man. Alright. Everyone likes an Arkanoid clone, and I'm no exception. I love them. And the Amiga mouse is a pretty decent, does a pretty decent job with this. It's funny, I've got a whole drawer full of tank mice over there. Oh, that was dumb. And the tank mouse is getting old, brother. Holy smokes! Thank you, Gutter Jack. Good God. That was awful kind of you. Thank you so much. A very kind fellow. Man, and how do I repay your kindness? By sucking at the game. Try to do better. But playing this with the original controller was real difficult. So this makes it a heck of a lot easier. I'd like, really, what I need to do is get a better mouse pad. That's part of my problem. I'm going to blame everything but my skill. Thanks again, Gunner. Or Guitar, however you want to be known. I like Gunner. That's cool. Here we go. I may just have to get that one green one, and it might let me leave. Oh! Nope. Shoot. Oh, yeah. You know who hates the Arkanoids is my brother. These are his least favorite games. He's a hate-filled man, though. I think I'll just keep this thing. This isn't too bad here. I think I can get past this level with this bad boy. Is that where you're at, Zoop? Are you up in Norway? Man, there's a lot of good action up in Norway. Everybody's up there. That's where the cool kids hang out. Oh, that sucks. Are you kidding me? I don't want to claim that one. Let's try one more. God. I guess you gotta have something to do when it gets cold and dark, brother. That's in program Amiga games. That's a good idea. Yeah, he is. He's a very clever fellow. Yeah, go in that way. This game, and they made, like I said, this is not the newest or best version of this. They made other versions. But this is a great game. I mean, and the thing is, they didn't reinvent the wheel. I think they ended up making this for the PC, too. I'm pretty sure I played this on the PC. Hey, Norway Amiga Fest would probably be hopping. I guarantee you there'd be some drinking at that sucker, that's for sure. It'd be like Polish Amiga Fest. Like those, I watched a tape of Amiga Bilgold over there. Those guys are party machines over there in Poland. I don't know if I could hang. There was a day where I could hang out and I could keep up my end of the bargain, but I don't know if I can anymore. Hey Sheila, since I know you're here, what is your YouTube channel name? Put it in the chat so everyone can check out your various tunage. I got Tech Billy in here running roughshod. He can make the links go. Oh no! Thank you, Zoop. I used to be all man, a certain shape, but I'm a certain shape now, round. There you go. I don't know if you heard us talking about your Aaron soundboard earlier, Sheila, but I broke that thing out. I broke that bad boy out at Christmas time and made fun of all my family members with it. It was a huge hit. Oh man, someone's had to translate. Welcome in there, Primax. I love it. Good Cosmo. We got international flair tonight, man. Oh, you know. It's right up my alley. I don't know if you thought I forgot about that, but absolutely not. I love that. Oh, there she is, Amiga Cammy. Antius, I'm at. Holy smokes. Hey, Cammy. I don't think I've talked to you since we talked about your video. Everyone, when this stream is over, Cammy, put your channel name up in here. Everyone needs to go over to Amiga Cammy's channel and check out her new video. It is off the charts. It's off the charts. It's so, so good. I don't know how you did that, Cammy, but I love it. I love it. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Scooby. That thing should have 50,000 hits. I mean, it was unbelievable. I mean, for those that don't know what I'm talking about, yeah, there you go. Cammy, Cammy, correct me if I'm wrong since I got you in here. Did you take, like, screenshots on the back of boxes? And is that what you fed into the AI to get that to happen? Because that's what it looked like, because I recognized all the scenes. And I was like, that's freaking brilliant, you know? I just loved it. And then when you put yourself in the action, added bonus. I just thought it was super original and fun. Cammy's a big-time streamer, by the way, if you haven't checked her stuff out. I mean, she's a big-time streamer. Oh, look at this. I remember playing this once. This has got a, let me see here. Can you go all the way up? I can't remember if you can or not. Yeah, this is sort of, you've got sort of a cross between, it's a sort of, it's a little bit like Tempest, I guess. Yeah, that was awesome. What a great idea, Cammy. I mean, I got to give you all the credit in the world. And your Twitch channel is really blown up, too, so congratulations. That's awesome. I'd like to steal all your pinball machines, by the way. I'm going to come down there and get them. I'd be afraid of what's living in them from where you're at. I bet those things get covered in... I bet you've got spiders or ants the size of your fists living in that stuff. It's funny, I'm having trouble. I can go... So I guess all I have to do is... I'm trying to figure out what... I'm having trouble getting all the way around. I can't figure out why. Yeah, I knew it. I've seen enough of your videos to see those spiders, man. Oh, Zoop, are you just now seeing it? Yeah. It's real clever. I love seeing stuff like that. Everyone kills the AI. Listen, I know AI is not everyone's favorite, but I mean, it does allow you to do some pretty awesome stuff, man. Yeah, put it on your list. Man, this is... I guess you just try to keep this stuff out of the off the sides. I like that. This is really interesting, though, man. Yeah, yeah. That's the problem with AI. You want to hate it, and then cool stuff happens. It's like, oh. I gotta get... I like it. I wish I knew... I hope I'm playing this correctly. But I really do like the premise of this. Here we go. So if we all get killed in a fiery hellstorm, we'll at least know that Edvin called it. Thanks. Good call, Edvin. Hey, everyone likes Terminator, right? Holy smokes. I don't know if I'm allowed to let this stuff touch the corners. I suppose I should let some touch and see what happens. That's what I'll do. Oh, have you played this one, Maya? I'm going to call you Maya because if I go further, I'm going to mispronounce it. I want to call you Mayano Oliveira. I think that's right, but don't hold me to it. I do apologize. That's not bad, everybody. It's not bad at all. That's interesting. I like the design and the microbes. It's a good gimmick. That's a good gimmick on that one. I'm going to give him credit on that one. That's not bad at all. The controls are weird, though. I wasn't quite getting them. Oh, here's Minerunner. I think Edwin talked about this earlier, didn't you, Edwin? Ha, 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 ha. Maybe they don't like polite people, Super Dan. They might come for you first. Okay. This is the freeware edition. Yeah, Microbes is not bad. Okay, so am I digging the holes? All that jive? I am. Okay. I was never any good at this game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give it a whirl. I think I can win this. Shazam! Oh no! Oh, dadgummit! I was so close. Oh, maybe start all the way over. It's a nightmare. Oh, it's just as heartbreaking as the original too. Oh, man. I started off so well. Thank you, man. Buck, this is a game that would require the skill of someone like yourself who's a superstar. Hey, I think I was going to run this past everybody. I think the next stream I do, I'm going to do the games. I'm going to try to go through all the games of Cinemaware in one night. In some capacity. I'm a big Cinemaware fan, and I've almost completed my Cinemaware collection. I'm very close. Oh, this has got multiplayer? Simultaneous multiplayer? Super Tech Boy? Come on, Buck. You got to use a joystick, man. What are you talking about? Oh, cry. Oh, yeah. Way ahead of its time, that's for sure. The sad thing is, Cammy, that game killed the company. Unfortunately. But that's a story for another time. Oh, crap. Ah! Man, so is it simultaneous play? Because that'd be bonkers. I should play some Amiga Live sometime on stream. That'd be kind of fun. I mean, every time I do it, there's just a lot of time in between games. That's the only thing I worry about doing that. Oh, crap. God. Decent little soundtrack on this. Maybe I should be digging more holes. Maybe that's the problem I'm having. Ah! Well, there you go. That's not bad though. If you're looking for that game, there it is. Yeah, I should. Oh, this looks pretty good. Missles over is that Xerion? Let's give this a whirl. Whoa, Keyboard G, what's going on, brother? Welcome in, man. We are playing a list of public domain games for the Amiga. We're trying the public domain sector this week. This one's called Xerion. Sounds a good name. Is that what this is? Oh, listen to this. Yeah, man. You know better than that. You've seen enough of my streams. I get repeatedly killed. I should do that, man. If I can come up with a way where I can smoothly play a bunch, I'm going to do it. You know, and some people would show up that want to play. You know, that'd be fun. Man, this is a... All right, enough of that. Let's go. No time for love, Dr. Jones. Let's see. Oh, man, I didn't even look at what it said. All right, enough of this. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Beginner. Look at this. What is all this? It's like Speedball 2. Well, I have no idea what we're picking here, so let's just get into it. Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, this looks awesome. Oh, it's one of these deals. Man, this is a good-looking game. I will say that. Oh, you've actually got a secondary weapon. Oh, that's nice. Those guys come in with a different attack vectors. Hey, did any of you guys see our new show where we played Pacific Isles, or Pacific Islands? Man, I guess that was just debris that fell down. And so I actually own the game. It's back on my shelf now. But inside the game was, oh yeah, inside the game was some guys' pictures. It was bizarre, and including a real old British like ladies training photo. I mean, this was it was a black and white photo, and it was pretty old because you could tell by the way the paper was peeling off the back of it. I would love to get this stuff back to this fellow. Gosh, I should have wrote his name down over here. But he was in the UK somewhere. I kind of feel bad, and so now I'm thinking I need to go through all my games and look underneath the sponge in there and see what's in there. Has anyone in here? The reason I went through all that whole shtick. Has anyone in here ever like bought a game used and found weird crap in it? I mean, I've found all kinds of crazy stuff in arcade machines. Has anyone actually found anything odd or interesting or funny in a game box? I mean, I do find stuff like people wrote down like clues. Oh man, my shield's down. Or like high scores. I've seen that. Oh yeah, on computers, sure, yeah. We do have a Discord server. If you want to check, you have to go to our Patreon, Maya. But it's if you look up the Amigos podcast on Patreon, it'll direct you. That's sort of my partner takes care of the majority of that stuff. Hey, my shield was back up for a second. By the way, Flack, thank you for that. By the way, Rob. If you guys haven't caught Rob's newest episode, I believe it's the newest one. It was new to me on Gorf on Sprite Castle. Oh man, there it goes. I was a big Gorf fan back in the day. I haven't played it on the C64 until I listened to the show. Pretty good. You know, it's a shame that they dropped that one level. But man, Gorf, not too bad. By the way, this is okay. There's a lot to this. I think this could be a lot of fun. What was the name of this? Let's look. I didn't catch the name here. Missles over Xerion. That's good. That was good, man. Hey, what's up, Brock? There's one of my old buddies. Hey, Brock, how's the pinball table going over there? Tim Conway was a comic genius. I agree with that. Well, let's try this. This is Morton Strikes Back from Confused Pelican. AGA, it says. Holy moly. Tim Conway, if you ever want to see something funny, I'm sure anyone that knows who he is has seen this, but hop onto YouTube and look up Tim Conway dentist sketch on the old Carol Burnett show. It's one of the funniest things you'll ever watch. And even Mr. Bean stole from it. And I love Mr. Bean, but he absolutely horked some stuff from that. Okay. Hey, Flock, I don't know if you noticed it, but when we one of our other shows, Art Sinclair, which is all about the ZX Spectrum, it made a list. It was a top retro gaming list of podcasts. We came in at number 5. This Week in Retro was number 4. If Tim is, if you haven't checked that out, but number 6 was You Don't Know Flack, which I thought was funny because it's only occasionally a retro gaming show. But congratulations, Flack, for hitting number 6. I agree with you there. Oh wow, that's awesome, dude. Thank you for that. Thank you for telling me that. That game. I mean, I went back and thought about it. It was tough to pick a game of the year on the Spectrum. Because it's funny. This year we're not off to the best start, but I know a lot of people like. I know a lot of people like Cobra, but it's not my bag. Okay, can't jump on the bad guys. But man, that game was I blew my mind. What if I could roll or something? Wonder how you get those. Good night, Mitch. Have a good evening, man. Oh yeah, we do a boy. I'll tell you, Maya, just look for Amigos Retro Gaming Network. You'll get all of my podcasts. Plus, you'll get Pixel Gaiden, and you'll also get Sprite Castle. They're all good eating if you're into retro. Yeah, it's cute. Uh-oh, that can't be good. Oh, the time's running out. I gotta go. Oh, crap. Man, that timer goes quicker than a hiccup, man. Okay, this time no screwing around. I gotta go. Oh, see, I went. Oh, wow. That's way further than I got. One thing I liked about that game oh, yeah, I forgot about Conversations for the Dark Side. Is also part of that setup. Flack, I've already got some ideas for the next episode. That Travel Through Time game on the ZX, if you haven't played that and you're a ZX Spectrum fan, it's a mind blower. I put it in the same area as Pinball Dreams for the Amstrad. It's the thing that you didn't think could be done on the computer, but it was, which is a brilliant game. And I mean, the gameplay varies. I just wasn't very good at it, but I was really impressed. And if you had that on like the ZX Spectrum Next, where you could amp up how quick it runs, you could really have something quite nice there. Man, who put those there? Dadgummit. Man, you get a ton of time. I just suck. The controls in this are real tricky. Like, you can jump on some stuff, but some stuff hurts you. And I don't just mean the obvious stuff, like the stuff with spikes. Money. Again, though, for public domain, I call this a winner. God. But, I mean, it is, and the controls, I'm not saying they're not responsive, but they're very touchy. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's what's great about that game. It's a shame we'll never see a sequel, unfortunately, because those guys are disbanded and the thing's shut down. Do you think so, Cammy? You think that's the most polished one? It's not bad. I'm going to change my control method here. Yeah, let's make it easier for dummy. Let's see how we do now. I've played so much Amiga. Oh, this looks... someone has done some Sonic. I played so much Amiga that up for jump, sometimes I need it. This doesn't... Your button doesn't do anything in this, so you really don't even need up for jump, but at least it's an option. Okay. Oh, Cammy, while you're in here, why don't you plug your contest? It's still going on. Cammy runs an Amiga programming contest every year, and this year it's off and running. I think you've got a goodly amount of time this year, as I recall. God, look, there's no room up here. I mean, we're at the top of the world here. There you go, the Amiga Jam. I haven't looked at many of the front runners this year, so I usually do a stream before it closes. When is it over, Cammy? Can you tell us? Do you know the end date right off the top of your head? I want to know when I should start looking at the contenders here. Man, I wish I didn't suck at this. I apologize. I'm trying to get further, but this is AGA. I mean, it's not. It's a good-looking game. Whoa! Shoot. In my last life. 2 months. Wow, I wasted that. That's not bad though. If you have a patient person and are willing to learn, I think you can have a good time with that. Morton Strikes Back. Oh, this looks interesting. Motorola Invaders 2. Okay. Yeah, it was cool spottish, Brock. Oh, very good. It's not that good, Weiner. Come on. Raymond's a pretty solid game. It's heavy. It's tough. Oh yeah. I can feel them demonetizing my video as we speak. I can feel it. I've got to turn the sound down on this because they're gonna that right there. They every time they screw me. Oh my God! Look at this. Okay, you kill them and you have to move out of the way before they die on you. Apparently. Oh God. I don't mean to flip through that so quickly. So you got to move. You got to move, and you got to move left and right quick. The viruses have taken over, man. Okay, so let's try that again. So there's a method to this, and I think the method is you got to keep moving. Oh, dadgummit. Yeah, no kidding. Or leaky batteries. I saw that they would put a Metallica song in there. Oh, God. I've got to stop shooting when I get close to the edge. That's the key. I'm figuring it out now. I've got to get this lower guy here. He's too low. He's coming in too low. There he goes. I think I can do it. Bam. Level 2. Anybody recognize this chipset? Holy smokes. Ah. Well, that's a simple fare. There you go. Motorola Invaders 2. Someone did it using something. We don't know what. All right. Let's try Nibble Nibble. Whoops, my bad. Flack, are you advertising? What's happening? What did I miss? All right, Amiga News presents the Gamble Train. Hey, thanks for checking us out there, Maya. Feel free to pop in anytime. We enjoyed your commentary. Have a good evening. If that music's a little loud, I can turn it down. You guys let me know. Alright. What are we doing here? Oh, okay. The old growing worm gimmick. No bad guys. That's okay. Oh! Can you guys not hear it? I can turn it up. How's that? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, there's music. Oh crap. Okay, that's good. Oh no! That's not what I wanted to do. Dadgummit. That's a rockin' tune, no? Yeah. Okay. See, this guy, he goes at his own... He goes on whether you want to go on or not. Except when he gets into a certain spot. Then he'll stop, like right there. He went without me telling him to. He just goes until he stops. So it's making this a little more difficult than it probably should be. Like I wanted to turn right there and right there. So you have to be quick on the stick. Ah! Yeah, yeah. Let's try a different approach here. Let's get the hardest stuff first. Oh no! Oh. No, there you go. I think that one's pretty self-explanatory. The old Nibble Nibble. Not bad. I mean, if it's your cup of tea, but not easy. The controls are a little bizarre. Okay, now this is interesting. This is another one that. So this is a game that Edward Vigdahl worked on in the DOS arena, or Windows, I guess it was. And I played it on my tribute to Edgar Vigdahl stream. Let's see if it's got a thing for credits on here. I was hoping it would. Let's see what it's got here. I was hoping it'd say who worked on this. I don't know. Okay, well, let's give it a shot. You know, everyone that knows anything knows I love Edgar Vigdahl. I did if you ever want to see, like, his most obscure stuff, because I've played pretty much everything he ever did. And he did a lot more than you think he did. Oh, shoot. But this is there are several versions of this for the PC that are really, this actually, when I first started playing this stuff, this is dumb. It's not. It's actually really good. I've never played the Amiga version, I don't think. Oh, crap. Ah, I did that again. We all love Norwegians. A happy bunch. I don't know how y'all do it as cold as you are. Alright, let's get this key and get out of here. That's the thing, is the key to this game is you have to get the key to get out. Pretty good tune. This is tricky. There it is. Bam. Thank you. Every once in a while, a miracle happens. So you can see there's no key here. It's because you got to go down here. This is the thing about this game. This is a flip screen special here. There's your key right there. We'll probably come across another one before it's all said and done. Bam! Yeah, this gets tough. Oh, right in the back. Alright, we can get out of here. Oh, I wish this had music and sound effects. It's a pet peeve. Ah, oh, dadgummit. Hey, what's up, Twisted? Good to see ya. In the house. Yeah. Alright, we're going up, everybody. Let's see if we get that key over there. I don't know if I can make that jump. Let's see. Oh, no! Ah! Shoot. Pretty interesting, everybody. Like I said, I think the DOS version, I know I played this on the VigDOS show, so I think Edgar had a hand in it. You know, I know not many people go out of their way to go back and watch. Let me see if I can get out of this thing here. I'm at the. That's weird. I won't let me out there reboot. I know normally you don't go back and rewatch live streams, but if you want to learn a lot about Edgar Vigdahl, who, if you don't know who that is, he's the guy that did Deluxe Galaga, Deluxe Pac-Man, and he did Warblade, which is an all-timer. Hey, what's up, Ricky? Ricky D. Rocha. What's going on, dude? Thanks for popping in, man. But Edgar, he's an all-timer. And I talked to one of his buddies. I talked to one of his programming partners. And I wouldn't call it an interview, but we corresponded back and forth. And what a great guy he was. And his buddy was great, too. Both talented. So I highly recommend, if you don't look into my thing, go check him out. I wish they were working on a documentary about Edgar. And I haven't talked to the fellow that was working on it. Because he was contacting me he was trying to get contacts since I talked about Edgar and talked to some of his friends. So I hope that actually happens, because that would be awesome. Let's see here. Let's try Poing 7. Oh, there you go, Twisted. If you're into Edgar Vigdahl, and everyone should be, I think Warblade is an all-time great game. Oh, this is a mouse game. Okay. We do have mouse at the ready. Let's see, how do we start the game? One would wonder. Let me hit some buttons and see what happens. Okay. Was that S? Oh, so it's sideways. Sideways paw with weapons. Okay. Wow, bad start. Yes. And my God, I've played enough Shell Shock in the last couple weeks. My God, I've played a lot of that game. If you're not familiar with we have my buddies run a channel called the Team Speaker Regulars, and sometimes we play D&D on that night. But here recently, we've been playing Shell Shock. I think this week we're going to get some Baldur's Gate in, if that's your cup of tea. If you like the modern stuff, if you want to add on if you want to add on Twitch, just look up TeamSpeak Irregulars. That's the channel. We're trying to get them back in the game. Hey, you're always welcome. It's a community. The community can always join up. Let's try that one more time. Since I don't know what I'm doing. I was playing that while holding the joystick, which probably did not help. Now, didn't that look like a hit? Is it just me? That one, no. Okay, I'll give you that one. I know Scorched Tank was super popular with people. Jeez. It's not natural to play like this. This is more like Yar's Revenge. That's what I think of. Oh. Jeez. I like how it does have a match. That's cute. All right, there you go. That's a quick and dirty on that one. Huh, that's weird. Here's another one that won't let me leave. I guess because they're... That's no problem. We'll just reboot. That was interesting. That's a weird perspective there. For those of you who are late to the party... Yeah, no kidding, eh? Yeah, Twisted. I was thinking the same thing, man. For those of you that were late to the party, we are playing... public domain games as presented in the curated lists from Mega AGS. By the way, I recommend these guys. I don't know if they've changed their name. I don't know what's going on, because me and Bo were talking about there's a new release out. I don't know if it's from these guys or one of the other outfits that do a menued system of games. Maybe somebody in here could tell me. Let's see. That was Poing. No, what was that? Poing 7. So this is Poweroids. Hey, 4 players, man. 4 players? I'm down with that, man. Okay, here we go. Okay, all right. Press a button or up to start, just press a button. That's interesting. Okay, some asteroids action here. It's a back to thrust. Oh, yes, it's exactly like Atari 2600 asteroids. Back to thrust and whoa. And if you hit up, you teleport. The last time I played a ton of asteroids, if anyone in here is into the ZX Spectrum, and if you're not, why not? But my buddy Happy Coding did a version of Asteroids for the ZX called Asteroids. I think it was called Asteroids DX, something like that. It's awesome, awesome. It might have been RX, whatever it was. Happy does a bunch of great games. If you're interested in some ZX stuff, make sure you try out his crew, the Midnight Brew. These guys make all kinds of great games for the ZX Spectrum, including one featuring me. Which instantly makes it cool. Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, I'll tell you something, y'all. I was around when Asteroids actually debuted in the arcades. I'm that old. And I remember seeing one of these machines, and I was like, again, it was the Vectors, but I mean, it was a bewitching machine. I remember looking it over. And the best versions of this are the Atari 7800 version. I think it'd probably be the one I would select. Although this is competent, your ship is really small, and you think that would help. Maybe it does. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the 2600 version, you know, boy, Happy, you're showing your age, brother. But the 2600 version, this had, much like Space Invaders for the 2600, it had an infinite number of options. No one talks about the options button. I should do a 2600 stream sometime for the people, because I know that machine wasn't all over the world. And just talk about the different game options. Because it really was awesome. Space Invaders, you could play you could change the speeds. you could change, like, if they were invisible or not, or they flashed or flickered. They would give you, like, all these different variations. It made it a lot of fun. There we go. Oh, crap. They just go, okay. Air sea battle. You're showing your age, too, pal. That's not bad, guys. That's not bad. I want to look at the options real quick. Well, maybe I won't. Maybe we'll just go back to the menu. Yep, I guess I will. Not bad. That was Poweroids. I think I've had a case of those. Get some ointment, brother. This is the Art of Rocketry. Well, I'm sure I'm going to fail at this, but what the hell? Give me a drink here. All right. What do we got here? Better just go with the original. Okay. Okay. Thrust up, missile down. Okay. Okay. Hey, Mr. Blobby. Let's just go with the cheap one. All right, here we go. What? You got a problem with Blobby? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I guess I'm supposed to pick that up. Oh, this is not what I expected, and I'm pleasantly surprised. Bam! Instant success. Okay, let's continue. That's quite interesting. Okay. I don't know if it's... I guess I'm okay to land there. Okay. Now, we played a great game on the Atari ST, and that you don't hear that phrase said that often. And it was a game that was one of those anti-gravity, sort of like this. Gosh, that's it. That's it, Oids. That's exactly the one, man. Good brain, brother. I thought that was a pretty good game for the ST. The ST was a machine that was in desperate need of good games. So when you get one... And I think Oids appeared on some other machines, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong on that. Man. Well, I had to deliver that first one. Looking at... Man, there's a lot going on in this game. Because look down there, you've got a little... There's a map. I wonder if I was supposed to drop off the other one before I landed. I bet I was. Let me get back over to my dock. And I love that. I love that. I hope I don't have fuel. But these games, it takes a special kind of person to play them. And they have to be sort of patient. That's what it was. Now let's go get the next one. So this supports heads-up play, which is why that second menu is I like that. There we go. The sound effects are interesting. Yeah, Space Taxi is a classic. We've played many a clone of that on the Amiga. At least I think we've played at least 2. Look at that. Not bad. Let's see if we can trade in the fart. Do we have enough money? How much money do I have? I don't have it. Oh, I can get the squeal. Let's try that. Hey, this might be a gem here, everybody. I think this is okay. Oh yeah, this is a A much more nimble ship. Oh, here we go. I guess we have to dock again. Now you've got missiles, which I should have used. There we go. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it is thrust-like, yes. I probably just shouldn't have bothered. They give you a lot of leeway on the landing. I will say that. Because a lot of these games are real particular. Ha-ha! It worked. Heat seekers, man. Uh-oh. Come on, let me down. Bam! See, this game, I give this thumbs up, and I'll tell you why. Because these aren't necessarily my type of games. This one lets you figure it out. It gives you some time. You know, it doesn't start you off like an idiot. I like that. So this one, I think, is a good game. That was the Art of Rocketry. R3, the Art of Rocketry. Scorched Tanks. This is an all-timer. That's right, Zoop. That's exactly it. Good eye, Buck. Oh, you know what that was from? That was from UN Squadrons. Oh, Dark Unicorn. You know who... so, this is Shane Monroe's outfit. He sprite lifted that unicorn from UN Squadron. I guarantee it. So, here's a funny story. Dark Unicorn is a production company that was founded by Shane Monroe. If you're an old podcast person... And Shane's still around, by the way. He's still putting out content on YouTube. But he did a show called Retro Gaming Radio, which was my all-time favorite retro show from back in the day. He was one of the first people I ever heard podcasts. In fact, the first. And he also has a show now called Passenger Seat Radio. And if you look up Shane Monroe on YouTube, he does a lot of Commodore content, among other things. So you should give him a whirl. All right. You leaving Porthal? Thanks for coming in, brother. Okay. Gosh, I don't know if I've played this in the past 20 years. Can you play one player at this? I don't know if you can or not. I don't think you can you? I probably shouldn't have done that. Let's just give it a whirl here. Man, I'll tell you, it's been a dog's age since I played this. Oh, good. You said you were out. All right. Let's see here. So, you have to set the angle of your gun. You're looking at the map there. And the wind. Oh, and you have to hold fire down, which I forgot to do. You think I would have remembered that. So yeah, this is you're playing with two people here. So now we're gonna hold fire down. Oh, I'm not putting power on it. Sorry, I've played so many of these type of games. There we go. That's way too much. Right about like that. Oh. Puh. At least I made a few bucks. So. Oh, the angle way too high. So we've got this guy honed in. We just need to shut the power down a little bit. So if we put it on 40, this should nail him. Oh, too little. And see, you can pick your different shots here. This is another one I think they play a lot of on Amiga Live. Someone can correct me on that. Are you a fan of this one, Ricky? I'd say most people have played this one over the years. Oh, too hard. Yeah. See, that's one thing I do like. That's one thing I wish Worms had always done, where stuff would slide down. I've always thought that was cool. Okay. Now. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Matt. Whoa! That jacked him up. And you can see it took some of the ground around him. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is a fun one. This is a real fun one. Let's go down quite a bit here. Let's fire it again. Not too much. And you can see when they're boned, and there's also no wind. So we should better hit him again because he went downwards. Just barely missed, but I got enough of him. There he goes. It's easier when there's no one, doing anything. But there are multiple weapons. I mean, it is very much like a Worms. It's very, very much like Shell Shock Live. If anybody here, by the way, we play Shell Shock. Yeah, no kidding, Twisted. If you play Shell Shock Live on Steam, boy, we'd love that. You know, when you see us streaming, join in. We'll set up multiple games, and we do that all the time. Well, we've been doing it here recently, so we'd love to have you. Well, here we go. Somebody asked for it. I think it was Edmund, if he's still awake. This is Space Taxi 3. There are multiple Space Taxis on the Amiga, so I don't know if this is the good one. There's one really good one and a couple, and they're all unofficial. Yeah, we actually did on the show. I'm pretty sure we reviewed this one on the show. But we've done so many shows, it's hard for me to remember, to be honest with you. It's been a lot of shows. Let's see here. Okay. I like that. So let's just try it here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Hey! Thank you, Drone Doctor. The doctor is in. It's good to see you, Doc. Alright, here we go. So this is a simple game. You heard him say he wants to go to... This is very similar to the last game. You want to go to where he wants you to go. But this one you have to land a lot. It's a lot more grumpy about the landings. See? See that? Okay, he wants to go to 3. So... Okay, so we've got to land a little easier here. How's everything going, Doc? I know you're a busy man. There we go. Now we'll go here to... The control setup of this is quite good. I mean, they did a good job.
Number 2, please.
And then once we finish the quota for this level, we can move on to another level. And these levels get pretty bonkers. Ah.
Number 1, please.
Yes. By the way, there's a game on the Amiga, and it's on other machines, but everyone hated it. I remember when me and Boat covered it, we both liked it, and it got worst game of the year that year. But it's called UG. I believe was the name of it. It's a game that's like Space Taxi, but you're a caveman, and your space taxi is powered by this guy pedaling. It was a real clever game. It had two-player simultaneous play. So if you haven't tried that one, I mean, that got worst game of the year, Pixel, that year. I couldn't believe it. Of course, one year they voted, one year the people voted Three Stooges worst game of the year. I'll never forgive them for that. I don't know who voted on that, but wrong. Three Stooges is a super classic. Of course, I'm a big Three Stooges fan, so maybe that might have played into it. Okay. There we go. Landing is the hardest part of this. At least this level. Man, I love you people. Anyone that... Just many people saying that UGG is a classic. That's my tribe right there. Oh! Jeez, I am bumming this thing up. Let's try one more here. It takes some touch that you have to sit down and play with it. I'm not playing this at full screen either, so that might be part of it. No! Okay. And you can see it down there. It tells you which pad. There it is. Okay, now we can leave. Finally. This is not easy either, negotiating this little crevasse here. Ah! That's right, Ricky. Well said. Well said. I love it. Or at least a poke to the eyes. And you see there's a fuel one here. So when you can see there's a fuel gauge down there. I'm guessing most people played this on the C64. Did this get ports to the ZX or the VIC or even DOS? Did Space Taxi get? I mean, I'm talking official ports. That's right, Zoop. I'm right there with you. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. But I know Space Taxi specifically from the C64. You know. So we're going to finish out the list here, then we'll call it a night. We've only got a few more here. This is called Springtime. Alright. I wish it was springtime. So far, so good. I will say all these games have worked, which is nice. That's a pleasant surprise. Nice little tune. Yeah, we'll probably get a... I'm probably going to do a Cinemaware stream, a dedicated Cinemaware screen here pretty soon. It's on my list. I'm kind of waiting to get one more box game so I can have them all. It's going to be one of these multimedia excursions. We're going to open up the boxes, look at the docks and everything. I'm going to try to have everything here. The thing is, the one I'm missing is the most expensive one. Okay. Oh, wow, look at this! I don't know what just happened. Okay. Okay, hitting the button apparently just restarts the level, so don't do that. So you've played this one, Pix. Help a brother out. Sinbad's one of the ones I'm missing, Ricky. Well, actually, I'm missing 3 that I consider games from them. Actually, I think I've got Sinbad. I take that back. But I'm missing Defender of the Crown, which is expensive. And I'm also missing one I really want, but it's super expensive, which is King of Chicago. Especially since I talked to we did an interview with the guy that made it. Pushing on a wall rotates the world, but what's the spring do, man? Yeah, Defender of the Crown. That's absolutely the one. I think it's because there are so many of them, I think I can find a copy cheap. Yeah, Doug Sharp. He was awesome. If anyone's interested in hearing from him, I did an interview with him. It was really fun. He's a real good guy. Okay, Hey, what's up, Mountain Star? Good to see you, man. Man, I really think this has a lot of potential, but I don't get it. And you can't jump off the side. I figured that. Every time I hit the button, it just resets the game. That's all it does. So there's no button involved. Oh! Okay. Ah! That's not actually that's actually not a Cinemaware game. Which is I'm not collecting that one. That was a European release. They slapped the TV Sports name on it. Same thing with TV Sports Boxing and TV Sports Hockey. The only TV Sports game made by Cinemaware were basketball and football, the good ones. So just a FYI. Okay, now let's try this again, knowing what we know. Okay, here we go. Okay, we can't go. So we gotta. Okay, so the spring fell over. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. And then this. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Me so smart. Chip's challenge is way out of my price range. Thank you, Doc. There he is. The BFB. I. Yeah, I mean, listen, I love Bo Jackson, but he should be offended that that's the game they put on his name on. Whoa, yeah, I bet you paid big money for that. Oh man, is it gonna let me start the same level? Let's try this one more time. That's not bad. Oh, and you can play multiplayer. See, that's clever. This is a clever game. I would have never thought about this. And for a PD game. Okay. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, so it started me back on the level. It is very poor. I agree. TV Sports Boxing's another one. Not good. So we need to go in here, and then we need to go here, and then we need to do that. And then we need to do that. And then... I'm the smartest man on earth, everybody. Oh, I went to the pay window just now. I don't know if you heard that little noise. Oh, Wings. I just got Wings. I just got it. I got a great deal on it, too. You know, I was so happy, dude. I love that game so much. So we've got to bridge the gap here. We know that. Okay, we don't want to... Yeah, I knew that would happen. Yes, I agree. Wings is an all-timer. I'm a big fan of TV Sports Basketball, too. I love that game. Okay, so what are we doing here? We need to move something else. I would say it's what is Cinemaware's best game? This is something we could debate. Because, it came from the desert. It's good. TV Sports Basketball is great. It's an all-timer. I like Rocket Ranger, although it's not the best game, but I do like it. King of Chicago is an outstanding, underrated game. I think it's highly underrated. I think I got it. Everybody. No, no, no. Go back. Go back. Yes. Yes. And then a little bit of this. Oh no! I went the wrong way. It's tough on every machine. That's a good game. That's got a lot of potential. I gotta show that the boat. I gotta show that one. That's springtime. Okay, this one is sort of outside of our realm, but let's just look at it just real quick while we're here. Ooh. Space, the final frontier. Enterprise is out the yin yang. Hey Pixels, while you're in here, man, what's the big story in this month's edition of Amiga Addict? What's and Pixel Addict? What's coming up? I know you guys sold a bucket load of magazines when you guys did what was the Amiga format issue. I'm gonna turn that music down a little bit. Yeah, this has got a dedication screen. IK Plus is a game I have just never gotten along with that much. But I know it's super popular. It's funny because I love Karate Champ. I love it. Did System 3, did they do Last Ninja picks? Is that them? Oh, the death of dial-up. Hold the phone. That's right up my alley. I was there for it. Ha! I remembered something. This looks interesting. Controls are a little sluggish. Oh, that's neat. It's, so you can bring up. Do I have to leave here to bridge? Oh, okay. Communication. So I guess we have to get the. There you go, dude. Transfer planet delegation from Chanel to Tholius. Okay. So that means we need to go to, let's see here. Probably engineering, maybe. Where do we need a map where we're going. I don't see, am I not seeing, oh, here, helmsman. Sorry, I didn't see these controls down here. Oh, I need navigator, don't I? Here we go. Change target. And I think they wanted to go to Thola. Shoot, I can't remember the name of it. Thank you, Scoob. Yeah. I like TV Sports Football, but it's got its issues. Anybody remember the name of that I just said that they wanted me to take that guy to? Because I can't remember. Dadgummit. Man, there's a lot of stuff out here. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Let's just go there. Whoa, I think we've got a little glitchy poo going on. Now let's go to engineering and crank the speed up to ludicrous. Here we go. I'm sure this is all under official licensing. That ain't good. I don't know where we even went. This isn't bad. I mean, clearly it's got some, there's a little, there's a few screw-ups here. I wonder if we could actually scan the place we went. It's not letting me go there. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Oh, you want to hear a funny one? So, you guys have seen, yeah, no kidding, eh? You guys have seen a good buddy of ours on the channel a few times called John Marshall. John he lives locally. He's a good friend of ours. He always comes to boats. He's part of the computer club down here and stuff. Anyway, he was at Matt's, our good buddy TSI Matt, who's in the chat. He was at his New Year's party. Anyway, speaking of Spaceballs, he goes, yeah, he sent me a picture the other day of him backstage with Michael Winslow, who was in town. If you can believe that, he came to West Virginia to Dunbar and did a show, and my buddy got to go back and hang out with him. So if you're not familiar with who Michael Winslow is, he's the guy that does the crazy sound effects with his mouth. He was in all the Police Academy movies, and yes, he was in Spaceballs. You know, when they ask him, he goes, he identifies something, the blips, and he goes, brr, brr, makes some noises. He's in the movie. So that was kind of funny. He sent me a picture of him, which was kind of cool. So now I wish I'd gone to that, because I'm a big fan of his. Okay. We're almost done for this evening. We've got just a few left. Let's try Super Foul Egg. I gotta fucking know what this is. That's it, Mountain Stars. Yes. Bam. I don't know. I didn't know there was a comedy club there, Matt. I don't know if you saw that picture. Yeah, was he in Cheech and Chong? I didn't know that. Awesome. That takes me back. I remember my dad took me to see Spaceballs. I mean, the original Police Academy movie. And I'd never been in an R-rated movie before. And, man, I was baffled and stunned. It was nudity, so I couldn't believe it, man. But he was my favorite part of all those movies. He was so great. So, as a kid, you can imagine, that's who you're going to identify with. Okay, let's give this a whirl. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah. He looked exactly the same, by the way. Okay, I can't control this. So do I need to use the keyboard? Well, maybe so. Or is it a mouse? Is it the... No. Dadgummit. Let's just get through this, and then I'll go and adjust the controls here. Let me see if I can just restart it. Of course not. We'll let it run out. The two things I remember most is, you remember in the first Police Academy movie, when they're surrounded by those gangsters, and Michael Winslow's character grabs the microphone and it makes it sound like there's a machine gun. It's so awesome. I laughed my butt off at that. And then the other thing I remember from that movie is when those dudes walk into the Blue Oyster Bar. That was something I thought that was pretty funny. You couldn't do that now. That wouldn't get over it. Well, crap. Okay, so it's keyboard. Let me see if I can figure out what this game's all about here. Oh, it's interesting. I've played a game like this. And recently, I think I played something like this on the episode where we played Amiga in 2025 game. So this must be based on... Is this like the Mean Bean Machine or something? There it is. Thank you, Pix. That's what I thought. Or Dr. Mario. Yeah, it could be that. It's one of those. Oh, they're classics, man. Remember that other funny bit with the Commandant at the podium? I'm not going to get into it, but if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. You know, it's a shame that John Candy left us. I'm a big fan. I loved him on SCTV so much. He was so great on there. And I fear a lot of people haven't seen that stuff. If you ever watched SCTV, you should go check it out. It's a great show. It was a sketch comedy show from the 80s. So that was Super Foul Egg. If you're into that sort of game, you're into that sort of game. So we've got 3 left. This one's called a Super Obliteration. Good name. That's awesome, Flack. Wow, you met the man. Uncle Buck's one of my favorite movies, gee. Minsky's. That is what it reminds me of, man. If you ever watch SCTV, John Candy did some great impersonations on there, but one of my favorites he did was Divine. he did a spoof of Divine in playing Peter Pan. It's so funny. Man, it's good. He does Orson Welles. He's perfect. I mean, he's outstanding. He's an outstanding impersonator. So funny. Let's see if we can... Here we go. That scares me. Directional lock. Alright, what the heck? Oh, look at... Oh, I see. Okay. So this is a Turrican meets what is that game everybody loves? That I suck at. Pang. Thank you. Pang. Also, of course, John Candy was in the Blues Brothers. He was great in Stripes. Have you ever seen Stripes? That's a movie no one talks about anymore, but it was real funny. Especially the first half. It sort of got goofy in the second half, but the first half of it was hilarious. Oh, this is nice. This is the longest I've ever played a game with the Turrican guy not getting killed. It's finally happened. Dewey Oxburger, that's it. That's it. Mountain Star, you're on fire, brother. Oh. Yes, you can jump. I just haven't been jumping. Okay, that's something I was wondering if I had to figure out how to do, and I just You know, if you're into Pang, this might be a game you could get into, man. This is a well done game. I just never liked Pang. I know people love it. I'm not bragging on it. Don't get me wrong. I never got on with it. I always sucked at it. It's another one we did on the show. Can I complete a level? Yes! Look at that. Not bad. You know, I will say tonight the quality of these PD games has been pretty darn good. I mean, most of them have ran perfectly. Even if we didn't like them, they ran well. It's funny, I forget that I can jump. I could have jumped up and got that power up, and it didn't occur to me. Oh! Dadgummit. Not bad. That's not bad, y'all. And it gives you some control options as well. Super Obliteration. I may have tried that one once before. I've probably tried some of these. 2 left. This looks familiar. Tetrin. Tetrin. Oh no! Oh, we found one that doesn't work. Bummer. We will try this last one then. Hey, if one wasn't going to work, the Tetris... Yeah, I know. Knock on wood. If one wasn't going to work, the Tetris clone is not the worst one not to work, if I'm honest. Alright, last game in the Silver Age collection here. This is from 1992 from Jumpin' Jack Flash, Transplant. We did Load Runner, or we did the Load Runner knockoff pack. There we go. Oh, look at this. Okay. This looks interesting. There's a game for the Amiga that I like from Psygnosis called Awesome. And this looks like, sort of look like Awesome. Yes, look at you guys. We're Exactly, boys. Exactly. Let me ask you guys a question, since you guys knew what Awesome was. How many of you guys like Awesome? Like, that game gets ridiculed, and I think it's a really cool game. I think the running around level is really hard, you know, because it is Psygnosis. And I think that holds it back a little bit, but I thought that was a really cool game. Good music. It looked cool. I like Awesome, and also at one point your ship turns to a behind the ship look, and it's really a really cool animation. I think that game's grossly underrated. Man, this is like a lot like Awesome. Shoot. Oh yeah. Yeah, I agree. Looks like some residual graphics there. Some of this stuff, too, you know, here we are running this stuff in WHD load. I will say one of the big problems is that a lot of the public domain hasn't been put in WHD, so no one actually has access to it. Oh, OROM. Remind me to knock you out with a blackjack and steal that next time I see you. This could use a radar. I will say that. Is that what the yellow dots is? I think that's what those are. I thought they were glitches, but that might be like in front of your radar. That's exactly what it is. Hey, that's not bad. It's a very discreet radar. I didn't even notice that the first time. I just thought it was like ship remnants. I didn't realize that's what it was. I think I like that better than the radar in Awesome, because you can see it easier. That's it, Pack. Something tells me that Oberon's going to be packing heat the next time he comes around. Yeah, Zoop. It might be fun to get one night to do PD games that haven't been done in WHD load. When I did it last year, I did a Christmas episode, and it was all PD Christmas games, and not all of them, but most of them. And like I had to go and get the discs for a bunch of them. You know, it was fun to research that one because there's a ton of games out there for the Amiga that no one plays because they're not easily loadable, and it's a shame. But I think people work on that stuff. I mean, there's not a lot of people clamoring to play like, Brain Attack 6, the PD game. They want to play Lotus 2, but I mean, hopefully one of these days we can pick out the best ones. Maybe they have picked out the best ones and we're playing them. Maybe the rest of the stuff that they haven't dumped is just true garbage. It's not worth their effort. I like the ship variants here. This is okay. I'm really digging this. Wow, 30 plus, eh? And I have chewed this gum well past the point of fun. Croak. I don't think we played Croak, Pack. Hey, Pack, what have you been up to on your YouTube channel here recently? Why don't you give yourself a plug, brother? Pack is a hilarious individual. He's a man of mystery. He's a man of many talents. A very capable singer. A lot of funny stuff. We've had a lot of people in here tonight that have YouTube channels or stream that are quite talented. It's my pleasure for you guys to come in here. Look at that. If you can play this two-player split screen, that would be the bomb, brother. That would be okay. Yeah, tell everybody your channel, Pack. Is it just Pack Billy? I can't remember. I've got to sub on that. That's okay. Man, I really like that. That's nice. All right. Let's take this thing to the house, everybody. That's a slim trim 2.5 hours of hot PD action. The next time we do PD stuff, so check this out. That was the Golden Age. We've also got the Silver Age. Not as many. We may give those a whirl. Looks like some pretty good stuff in there. This is some of the newer stuff from the 2000 era. So that might be a lot of fun. I see Roadcraft in there, which I know that's awesome. So that'd be Wrong Way Driver. That's another awesome game. So we'll definitely get that on. Thanks, everybody, for hanging and banging. Boy, I appreciate everybody showing up and sticking with me for so long. Sorry about that misstart at the very beginning, but I had microphone trouble. But it all worked out in the end. And I feel a lot better now than when I started, I can tell you that. So I lay that at your feet, gentlemen and ladies. I appreciate your camaraderie and your attention, your kindness. We will put this one to bed. I hope everybody has a good weekend. Hey, don't forget, me and the Brit are back on Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for ARG Presents Playing a Mystery Machine that's name is so obscure that I can't currently remember it. So you know it's going to be wacky. And me and Bud will be back next Friday for another Amigos. Thanks again, everybody. We'll take this thing to the house. Good night over there, Demo. Good night, everybody. And until next time, be seeing you.